We all know that dating can be daunting at the best of times. Well, actually, I don't remember. But if you're newly single, though, and you're over the age of 45, then managing the minefield of those apps can feel a little bit like this.
Whoa. Jesus.
Join Tom and Cheryl and millions of others who found love on Bumble.
Join Tom and Cheryl as they copulate in a coconut tree.
I hear you. Here to tell us the best way to manage the new route to romance.
What? You can do what now?
I don't know who wrote that, but that's 5 stars. Is relationship expert Melissa Ferrari. Melissa.
How can we get a new route to romance, Melissa?
Good morning.
Probably not even in that order.
Not even.
Okay. These days it really does feel like the apps are the only way to meet new people. If you are an older man or woman, what's the best way to approach these apps?
Good question.
Carefully. Approach them carefully because there's a lot of issues out there nowadays, as we know, with scammers and safety issues, so you do have to do it carefully. I think getting a friend who has approached these dating apps and been successful is a really good way of approaching them. Get them on board, get them to be your wingman or your wingwoman to help you out. Be clear on what you want. Make sure you put a good catch line in there at the beginning. Great photos.
What's a good catch line?
Oh, I can't think of one right now.
Well, you
David,
are. So I'm just saying, like, ring-a-ding-ding. What are you going to... Anyone looking for a route to romance?
A route to romance would be lovely. That's a nice start.
Let's wait to the M1.
Before you join these apps with your mate and your wing person, is there something that you should be wary about apart from men who are holding up fish in their photo?
I mean, you need to be aware of many things. People are actively on there scamming nowadays.
Yes.
Do not hand over any money. Be aware if something doesn't feel right, it's probably not.
Yep.
If someone's looking too good to be true, you know, a lot of people will use images that they just find on the internet of the most attractive person. Exactly. Well, old photos. That's very, very common when you meet somebody and it's like their photographs.
Will they face tune their photos with the apps, another app maybe?
Yeah, they can do now with AI. They can do all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So it's really gotten to a point nowadays where you've got to be navigating very, very carefully around safety. And as I said, if it does not feel right, and do not hand over any money and be aware of what you're actually doing. And meet people fairly quickly, right, if you're going to. And a good way to do it now is over Zoom. You don't have to put yourself out in the public.
It's a Zoom date.
Actually do it as a Zoom date. Interesting.
OK, before apps, there were all those dating websites as well. Do they still exist? What does the landscape look like now?
Yeah, dating apps still exist. They're quite popular. Some... You know, different ways of being able to approach things with the dating apps is, and with dating apps as well as other things as well, right? Yeah. So dating apps is really popular, but so is actual meetups where you can, there's actual
that's what I'm talking about.
Online, you know, meetup.com. They're those kind of apps where they've actually got events on there nowadays where you can actually go and attend. So the dating apps are great and you can still, you know, use them and meet somebody, but you have to be navigating very carefully and meeting people up front and in person where you get a sense of who they are is where you want to aim it.
But if there's websites and the apps, they're just not for you. You just don't want to do it. And I get that. You know. Isn't there just a pub you can go to or an event you can go to that you can just still have a singles night? Dollar drinks somewhere?
Yeah, well,
that doesn't happen.
Dollar drinks doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately.
RSA.
But where a lot of pubs actually are putting nights on now. They are calling them, you know, speed dating, and it's great for them because it gets people in, and so you actually can meet people in person. But what is good is meetups and actually things like Eventbrite. They actually run dances and things where you can go. If you're good at rock and roll, you can go and strut your stuff and maybe meet somebody.
Have you come up with a tagline yet?
No, I haven't. I'm still thinking. Sitting with you guys.
Feel like rocking and rolling?
Sorry, something happens when you sit on the couch, Melissa.
Something does happen.
Get the sillies.
Silly. Naughty, isn't it?
We love you and we love your work. And lots of good advice in there.
Thank you.
We love your work.
Ignore us. Listen to her.
OK, stay